Hello, my name is Kennedy Eldridge, and today I will be sharing my motivation and emotion presentation. So, for my introduction, when I was 13, my parents got divorced. After that, my mom decided to put me in counseling, which I was not excited for. But I didn't know that I would end up falling in love with psychology and deciding to become a counselor myself. Um, the self-efficacy theory by Albert Bandura talks about how much you believe in yourself directly impacts your success. So basically, having faith in yourself and believing that you can accomplish something will directly impact your behavior, your motivation, and your performance when working towards a goal. Having high self-efficacy leads to success and being able to quickly recover from setbacks, whereas having low self-efficacy means that you don't have very much faith in yourself and you're more likely to give up on your goals when you are met with setbacks. As far as where I'm going next, as I mentioned before, I plan to become a therapist. I'm currently working on a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I have really bad testing anxiety. So no matter how much I study or how well I do on homework, I always fail tests and quizzes, which makes it hard to pass classes sometimes. Um, and so the expectancy value theory talks about how motivation equals expectancy, which is the belief that effort leads to success, times value, which is the importance of the goal, um, is what makes up motivation. And so so for me, if I were to believe that I can pass a test and that if I study hard enough, I will succeed, and if passing the test is important to me, then I am more likely to succeed at that goal than if I just continue to think, oh, I can't pass tests and quizzes, I'll never be able to. Um, and in order to complete my degree, I will need to work past this problem and find better studying techniques, because if I'm always failing tests and quizzes, that's going to make it hard for me to pass classes, which is going to make it really hard for me to get my degree and accomplish my goal of becoming a therapist. And in order to do this, I have a few goals in mind. One of them being to stop procrastinating. I am really bad at procrastinating and I don't really study very much. I've kind of formed this belief that even if I do study, it doesn't matter because I'm still going to fail tests and quizzes. And so then I don't study, which means that I do fail tests and quizzes, and then it just kind of reaffirms that belief. And it's a vicious cycle. So I need to work past that and believe in myself and actually try. Um, and if I have faith in myself, I also need to accept that when I make mistakes, it's okay. Meaning, even if I do fail a test or a quiz, that doesn't mean that I'm always going to fail a test or a quiz. It just means that I didn't do particularly well on that one for whatever reason, but I can always try harder moving forward. Um, and um, these things are a lot easier said than done. Um, and so I actually will need to put into practice studying and not just waiting until 2 days or the day before the test to study, but really studying, asking questions, going to tutoring if I need help, and having faith in myself so that I can actually pass those tests and hopefully get rid of that test anxiety and be able to actually have faith in myself. Um, and that kind of wraps it up. Um, in order to accomplish my goal, as I said, I will need to work past my testing anxiety and study hard so I can pass tests and get rid of that negative belief I have. Um, I, moving forward, I need to really put that into practice. I need to get better about asking questions and going to tutoring if needed. And I have a good support system. I have family and friends who are very willing to help me, and so I need to utilize those resources as well. Um, and yeah, that's what I have. Thank you.